There is, maybe they got to give me another mic. Give me that one. He can't fix this. Get out of here. Praise him. Turn this one up, please. Praise him. Write this down. There's no closed cases with God. The mercy of God is renewed every morning. There's no closed cases with God. So don't lose hope. Write it down. There's no closed cases with God. So don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. I don't know who this for this morning, but don't lose hope. Just believe. You are a carrier of God's presence. If you're born again, you're a carrier of God's presence. There's no closed cases with God. There's no closed cases. I need you to understand that this year we will have to pray more, fast more, and come together more. Pray more, fast more. Let me say this. I am after some spirits. This year I'm after some spirits. There are some spirits that are loose in this land and on God's people. That the devil come to steal, kill, and destroy. He swear that there are some people he won't let go of. But I am determined this season that the power of God is going to get so strong around this place. The devil going to have to take his hands off of some people. Hello, somebody? You may come here one Sunday and people rolling all on the floor because those spirits got to get out of here. Those spirits going to have to loose some people. God has need of some of these people. Hello, somebody? Some of your loved ones, I want you to anoint their house. God's going to drive whatever in them out of them. You hear what I tell you? It ain't for you to say nothing, but we just going to pray. We just going to decree and declare God's word. Hello, somebody? So now look at somebody and say, there's no closed cases with God. Because sometimes things just look like it's crazy. Like, man, ain't no way they can come out of that. Ain't no way this going to get no better. But the Lord told me to tell you there's no closed cases with God. Let me remind somebody. You know when the man of God came to the man house and said, set your house in order, you're going to surely die. That's what the devil wants you. He really wants you to surely think that it's not going to change. But the man of God turned his face to the wall and he prayed. And he proved to me in my study that there's no closed cases. God turned that thing around. Hello, somebody? I don't know who it is, but God told me to tell you he's going to turn it around, but you got to believe it. You got to believe it. Hello, somebody? Now, I'm going to help you because the devil going to try to use anything he can to frustrate you, to make you just throw your hands up. But this season, you can't. You got to tell yourself, I'm carrying God's presence. Hello, somebody? I'm a carrier of God's presence, and God's going to do the miraculous in my life. Hello, somebody? And it's going to do it through me. Just let me do a small teaching. What I really wanted to do this morning, Pastor, was just give it a small teaching. My whole thing for the last 3 days, me and my wife been buying oil and laying in the prayer room praying over it. I've been down here last night. We was here after 6. I really just want you all to have the oil. We're going to all hold our oil up. We're going to break the seal off it, and we're going to release the power of God over our life. Hello, somebody? Hello, somebody. Listen, I'm telling you, there's no close. If y'all hear anything I say starting now, there's no closed cases. Hello, I don't care what they say about that cancer. I don't care if it's something that they ain't never heard of. There's no closed cases with God. Hello, somebody? I don't care what your situation is. You may not have a job. They may be talking all kinds of crazy talk. They're going to come get this. They're going to come get your car. Listen to me real good. There's no closed cases. Hello, somebody? With God. Do you hear me? We're going to see the miraculous this year. Pastor, if you would, very, very quick for me. I'm going to do this real quick. Well, before you do that, go with me real quick. Just a sidebar. John 9. Help me do this sidebar. This is John chapter 9, verses 1 through 4. Y'all, this is a sidebar. This for somebody who the devil keep trying to frustrate. Come on. Yes, sir. 1 through 4. Get your mic. There's no closed cases. Come on, baby.
And as Jesus passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth.
Mm-hmm.
And his disciple asked him, saying, Master, who did sin? Did this man or his parents that he was born blind?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus answered, Neither has this man sinned, nor his parents, but that the works of God should be made manifest in him.
Mm-hmm.
I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work.
Listen, he says this to us. He says, listen, tell them that it's not because of what you've done. Hello, somebody? God said his glory just got to be revealed. His glory got to be revealed. There are some people who haven't done nothing, and they're going through so much stuff. Hello, somebody? They haven't offended anyone. They hadn't really did anything. That they're living the best they can, and the devil wants you to think either you sin or there's generational curse on you or something going on, and God is actually wanting you to just don't lose hope. He says, listen, I'm going to use your situation, your condition, so that you can experience my glory. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but write this down. That situation, you're going to experience God's glory. Ain't nothing you did. That's nothing you did. Tell somebody, you're just going to experience God's glory. You're going to experience God's glory because the enemy wants you to think it's something going on. And sometimes it's nothing. It's nothing. Mama, you was the best mama you could be. Tell somebody you did all you could do, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? And just something that just, I know you didn't raise them like that. And now you're going through what you're going through, and the devil saying it's something. But God says, listen, it's not on you. God says, I'm going to use that condition. I'm going to use that situation so that my glory going to be revealed to all of you all. Hello, somebody? So that you can't boast. Hear me good. You know, me and Pastor, we try to live the best we can, but God sometimes even walk in my house, in my family, because God don't want me to boast that we was the best preacher, or we was best this, or we did this, or we did. Sometimes God will say, listen, I'm going to just stand back. Ain't nothing you can do about it, and it's nothing you done. But that situation with your children, that situation with this and with that, he says, it's for me to get glory, so that you can't boast. Hello, somebody? A lot of times we have to be careful, because when things go real good, we start boasting in how good we are. Hello, somebody? And then God is the jealous God. He can't get glory while you're bragging on yourself. I don't care how much God used you to do, you have got to be careful, because you don't want to steal God's glory. Hello, somebody? You don't want to steal God's glory. I was telling the ministers before we left the office, listen, we finna move into a time, if you've been playing church, you're going to see after a while. All y'all that have been jumping in the shower and y'all been playing with God's glory. Acting like God will let you smoke, drink, do whatever you want to do, and then you can still talk about you're a holy roller. Listen, holy mean holy. Hello, somebody? Come on, y'all fix me. Holy mean holy. Y'all can cut something off. I feel good now. Holy mean holy. Hello, somebody? Hello, now. I may not know what you're doing, but God knows. Holy mean holy. And so God said, I'm going to use that foolishness you're doing right now, and I'm going to get glory. Hello, somebody, get you somewhere, and I will do what I have to do. You don't want to be sitting in the wrong place and then go to speaking in tongues. They're like, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with him? Hello, somebody? Tell somebody, don't play with God this season. He's going to get glory. Get you right there to the smoke shop. Get you right there to the smoke barn. You go to speaking in tongues. And they be like, what the world going on? Run and leave you. Get you right in that motel, hello somebody. And make you embarrassed because God said, I'm going to get glory. Hello somebody. No matter what I got to do to get the glory this year, God's going to get the glory out of our life. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You watch and see that this year you're going to see the miraculous. There's no closed cases. There are some situations that the devil think that he got locked down. There are some people that the devil think that he got locked down. They'll never get up out of this situation. They'll never get out of what they're going through. But God said the devil is a liar. Hello, somebody? You are carrying his presence. Pastor, so we can hurry up and get them all. If you would, go to Isaiah 41. It's probably my mic right here. Probably the cordless mic. I'll cut the cordless mic off. Isaiah 41 and verse 8, if you would, Pastor. Come on, baby.
But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend.
Come on.
Thou whom I have taken from the end of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant. I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away.
Come on.
Fear not thou, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Look at somebody say, I'm chosen. Be careful how you deal with me. Hello, somebody. I'm chosen now. Be careful how you deal with me. Because God will never leave me. Hello, somebody. Neither will he forsake me. Hello, somebody. He's going to take this situation and get glory out of it. Hello, somebody. He's going to take what I'm going through, taking what is happening in my life, and God said he's going to get glory out of it, all because the enemy thinks that it's all over for somebody. Hello, somebody. Nudge him and say, it's not over yet. Pastor, if you would, Exodus 33 and verse 14. So Minister Jackson, God says, I've chosen you. Hello, somebody? And I won't cast you away. Sheila, I don't know how long it's been since you felt what you're going to feel, but God says, I've chosen you. Even in the midst of what you're going through with, I've chosen you. Hello, somebody? And God said, no matter what the doctors say, no matter what people think, there's no closed case. Hello, somebody? I feel it in my bones. There is no closed case. You don't let the devil talk you out of your blessing. Don't let the devil talk you out of your turnaround. You hear what I tell y'all today? Come on, baby, let's go.
What verse?
Verse 14.
And he said, my presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest. And he said unto him, if thy presence go with me, carry us not up hence. For
if your presence don't go with me, come on.
Carry us not up hence. For wherein shall it be known here that I and thy people have found grace in thy sight?
Come on.
Is it not in that thou goest with us, or shall we be separated? I and my people from all the people that are upon the face of the earth.
Come on, one more.
And the Lord said unto Moses, I will do this thing also that thou hast spoken, for thou hast found grace in my sight.
Write this down.
And
I have found grace in God's sight.
And I know thee by
I have
name.
found grace in God's sight. He know you by name now. That's why I said there's no closed case. I got to break this down. He know you by name. He know your situation. He can separate your situation from other situations. Don't you say to him because there's a house full of people and think we all bundled together. God says, I have chosen you. I'll never leave you nor forsake you. Hello, somebody? I'll never leave you nor forsake you. I have chosen you. I know you by name. And I've separated your case from your brothers and from your sister case. Your case is going to get my attention. Hello, somebody? Your case, your situation is very important to God. Hello, somebody? And so God said, the only way for this thing to work, my presence got to show up. And it got to show up in you. That's why you cannot be dismayed. That's why you cannot let anything make you doubt this season. I don't care what they say. I don't care what the paperwork said. God said there's no closed case. There's no closed case. I know you personally. I know your name. Hello, somebody? He says the case that Bobby Gould had is different from the case that Bruce had. But both of those cases going to deserve my glory. In every situation, you should see my glory. Do you hear me today? Hello, somebody? Isaiah 60 and verse 1. Come on, baby, let's rock. Isaiah 60 and verse 1, Pastor.
Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
Listen, he says, get up from thinking like you're thinking. Don't feel like the devil wants you to feel. He said, arise up out of that mindset. Arise up out of that dilemma because the light's shining on you. Hello, somebody? I told you I wouldn't hold you long. The light is shining on you. And he says, my glory. Hello, somebody? It's going to be seen on you. People are going to look at your situation and they're going to wonder how you made it out of it. Hello, somebody? People are looking at you now and they are really waiting for the last shoe to drop. But God says, listen, I've chosen you. I know you by name. Your situation is going to turn over to me. I'm not going to forsake you. That's all I come to say when we get ready to pray. I'm not going to forsake you. I'm not going to forsake your children. Do y'all hear me? He says, I'll never leave you or forsake you. I've chosen you, but one thing you're going to have to do now, you're going to have to rise. In other words, your thinking has to change. Look at somebody and say, for God to really bless you, let him go. Whatever you're feeling, however people made you feel, whatever you have endured, let it go. Because God said, my glory is going to rise upon you. Hello, somebody? Now hear me. God's glory deals with, really when it rise, it deals with your character. Go home and look it up. If you can't get your character right, you can't walk in this glory. For you to walk in the glory, hear me, Jesus been beat all night long. He's unrecognizable. But he came to redeem us, but he cannot leave without the glory. So now he's hanging there, Bryce, and hear what he said. He said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they're doing. Hello, somebody. I just needed the whole church to say, Father, whoever did it, I forgive them. They didn't know I was chosen. They didn't know I was the apple of your eye. They didn't know that you would never leave me or forsake me. Now I'm ready for the glory to be seen on my life. In other words, the glory going to give you things. Better days are coming. Doors that were closed going to open for you now. Eyes have not seen what God's about to do for you. Come on, church today say they probably shouldn't have left me. Because they didn't know God was going to do what he's going to do in me. Tell somebody they probably shouldn't have left you. They didn't know God was going to turn your life around. They didn't know that God was going to give you back what you lost. Hello, somebody? They didn't know that when you got through going through what you're going through, they didn't know that the glory of God will be seen on you. Hello, somebody? All of us go through a shaking sometime. But in your shaking, you survive. I got to go home. Come on. Touch somebody and say, are you a survivor? Chime up, BJ. Touch them and say, are you a survivor? Tell them, say, well, let me tell you, I have survived this and I've survived that. Didn't know how, but I survived it. Don't know how the bills getting paid, but I'm surviving every month. I wish I had two of y'all. I don't have the money that I need to pay these bills, but I'm surviving every month. Oh, I am a survivor. Hello, somebody. Look at somebody and say, not only that, I'm an overcomer. Why? Because what they meant for evil are working out for my good. It ain't finished yet, but God's going to work that thing out for my good. Y'all pray for me. I got to hurry up and get on out of here. It's going to work out for my good. I dare you to look at somebody and say, no weapon formed against me has been able to prosper. All because he won't leave me. He won't forsake me. Now you understand what I'm saying? Look at somebody and say, I'm a carrier of God's presence. That's why they can't get rid of me. That's why trouble can't outdo me. That's why I survived it. I'm a carrier. Is there anybody here with me that can tell somebody, I'm a carrier of God's presence? I may not look what you think I should be. I may not have what you have, but baby, I'm untouchable. Tell them again, I'm untouchable. Why? Because when you touch me, you touch the apple of God's eyes. When you touch me, you touch who God have already anointed. I got a promise over my life. He'll never leave me. Let's get ready to go home. He'll never leave me. So then tell him again, say, I survived it. But not only did I survive, now I'm about to get my blessings. Now God's about to let the glory follow me. You know what he told Moses? He told Moses, he said, you can't see me face to face. In other words, look at somebody and say, I can't tell you how you're going to do it, but I know it's going to do it. Pastor Hall up and said, I know it's coming. Hello, somebody? Look at somebody and say, touch me again. The me you see now, I am a survivor. Come on, tell somebody, say, touch me. What I've been through, I shouldn't be standing. Tell them to touch me. What I lost, somebody else has lost their mind. But because I carry God's presence, come on, baby, let's go home. Because I carry God's presence, the enemy don't like you. He can't stand you, but he can't stop you neither. Squeeze somebody's hand and tell them, the me you're touching, not only am I a survivor, I'm an overcomer. Everything he stole at me, I overcame it. Tell them, said, the reason why I've been following divine direction, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. I've had to cry sometimes, but that's all right. God has made a way for me. I've had to be by myself sometimes, but that's all right. God has made a way for me. The old folks said, trouble in my way. I had to cry sometimes, but that's all right. I'm getting ready to enjoy the best of God. I'm getting ready to enjoy what God had in store for me. If I made it out, what God said, after, look at him and say, after you suffered a while, after you've endured what the devil put on you, after you made it out of that, Now God says, I'm going to renew your strength. I'm going to renew your looks. Listen, sit down, let's go. We're going to pray. That's all I want to tell you today. I'm glad you kept it together. I'm glad you didn't throw in the towel. Because God says, I can't bless them until they come out of this. The word of God said, after you suffer, after you endure what you endure, he said, now I'm going to bless you. Hello, somebody? Now you're going to find out that it wasn't no closed case. I was just sitting there waiting. So now what he tell him, he says, I need you to get Job double. I need you to reward Job because see, Job went down to nothing. Who I came to talk to today? Once you open that door, the new beginning starts. Job went down to nothing. But he still wouldn't curse God. You wouldn't be here if you cursed God. You endured it. You survived it. Now raise up. Don't keep thinking about it. Don't let yourself stay there. God said, raise up. In other words, you got to get a different mentality about you. The house ain't changed yet. The money ain't where it need to be yet. But I've raised up. And I'm telling myself now, God's going to do something real miraculous in my life. It's coming. Guess what, baby? I can't see it, but I know it's coming. I can't tell you when it's going to happen, but I know the glory is coming. I say this for the end. Look at somebody and say, the latter house. Wow, it's greater than the former house. In other words, when I'm grab Kenya by the hand, you grab Allison, somebody grab somebody over here, somebody grab somebody, and just tell them, say, your ladder is going to be greater. So let's bury the past. Come on, let's bury the past. Hello, shake it. Let's bury the past. Your ladder is going to be what? Greater. I can't hold on to this. Can't hold on to my pain. Can't hold on to what I've been through. I know you did it to me too. But I also recognize and I realize that for this thing to come my way, some kind of way God had to say it's going to be okay. God had to say it's going to be okay. Spirits are real high in this city. Things are happening that never happened in this city. God said, don't worry about it. You're chosen. I don't care who died. You're chosen. I don't care who lose what they lose. You're chosen. I don't care how people treat you. Don't worry about it. You're chosen. You're coming out of this. You're coming out of this. I don't know how I feel today. You're coming out of this. One step at a time. But you're coming out. I'm glad we're here. I'm glad we didn't throw in the towel. I'm glad when people treat us the way they treated us. I'm glad we didn't give up, girl. I'm glad. And I didn't give up on you. I didn't give up on you. God said, I didn't give up on you. You just quit believing. So now let me stir up your belief again. You quit believing that God cared about you. You quit believing that God had his hands on your children because of what you saw. But I'm going to stir up your belief again. Come on, tell somebody, says he's stirring up my belief again. So I still believe God can deliver Bobby. I still believe God can deliver Shirley. I still believe God can bring me through because he's stirring up my belief again. All of you believe what I'm teaching will be possible to you. So let me stir up your belief again. Take it back. Can you take it back? You know the words you said? Come on, you done? Take it back. Come on. I got to get ready to go, but you won't let me. Take it back. So I got to take these words back because there's no closed cases. He can still bring me and my children together. So I got to take it back. There's no closed cases. I know there may be, but there's no closed cases. I'm going to take it back. I said, no, I'm done. But no, I can't say I'm done. I can't. Why? Because there's no closed cases. My God. Mika, you hear me? Tell them all, say, be careful. Or we're snared by the words of our mouths. God wanted you to say something different. God wanted you, in the midst of that thing, God wanted you to give him the glory. So God says, because of what you said, remind them that there's no closed cases. So tell them, I said, take it back. I'm done now. In your heart, you got to take it back. Tell God, I said, now I believe that you're able. So that you can. Listen, Tim, I got to go watch this. Hear what I just said. Until that you believe he's able, he can't. When the blind man came to him, he said, believe that I'm able. And then he hauled off and said, according to your faith. Until you believe I'm able, I can't. I won't overrule. Until you believe I'm able. But be careful now, because it's tricky. Because Sarah could not believe that she could have a baby, but she got jealous when the other lady had one. And she laughed. Said it can't be. And God said it could be. Don't stand here and say it can't be when God said it can be. Let me stir it up one more time. I'm going to stir your belief up. Believe God can do it. Believe that your situation can turn around. In your health, I don't care what they say, believe that situation can turn around. Believe it. And God said, if you believe it, you release me to do it. And the way it happened is the glory got to fall. It's going to rise upon you. When they see you again, they won't know what happened. Come on, give God a praise if you would. Listen. Just want to do that small teaching. Because before I give you this all, you got to believe that God can. You got to believe that God can. Hello, somebody? I've been praying for people and I've never heard what God has told me this week. He says, people can only operate on the knowledge they have. If you don't teach it to them, they don't know it. He says, so if you teach it, they can activate my power by acting on what you're teaching them. So what I'm teaching you is just believe. And God is able. Hello, somebody? We have to take communion first. Could you stay where you are? Missionaries, could y'all come and just pass communion down these aisles? Then we'll do the oil last. Come on, missionaries. Habasha. Ministers, if y'all would grab hands for me. Grab hands for